20 years ago, Jack accidentally killed the neighbor's little boy. Realizing he'd screwed up big time, he initially headed back to town to get help from the adults, but stopped halfway as a sinister thought crept into his mind. He turned back and hid the boy's body in a rock crevice deep in the forest. After finishing this grim task, Jack rushed home in a panic, only to discover his clothes had been badly torn by tree branches. To avoid his parents' suspicion, he stashed the clothes under his bed. Soon enough, the boy's mother came knocking, asking if Jack had seen her son. Jack stayed remarkably calm and pointed her in the wrong direction. She had no idea her son was already dead in the forest. The next morning, Jack found the street swarming with cops and neighbors, all discussing possible scenarios for the boy's disappearance. The police called Jack in for questioning since someone had seen the boy following him into the forest that day. Jack showed composure beyond his years, admitting he'd gone to the forest but insisting he never ran into the boy there, successfully hiding the truth. To find the missing boy, the police launched an all-out search, mobilizing every available officer and recruiting local residents to help comb through the forest. Jack quietly tagged along at the back of the crowd, silently praying no one would find that rock crevice. As the search area expanded and the crowd moved closer to the hiding spot, Jack's heart pounded faster. But just then, an officer suddenly called a halt. It was getting dark, and for safety reasons, they'd resume the search the next day. Jack breathed a temporary sigh of relief. Back home, he discovered the clothes under his bed were gone. Racing downstairs, he found his mom mending the tear in his clothes. Clearly, she'd figured something out, but to protect her son from being caught, she chose to keep quiet. That night, the town was hit by extreme weather. After a night of raging winds, not only was the town severely damaged, but the forest was reduced to ruins. Everyone was busy with disaster relief, unable to focus on searching for the boy except for Jack, who went to the forest where he'd hidden the body. Seeing the forest completely destroyed, Jack figured no one would ever discover his secret. In the blink of an eye, 20 years passed, Jack had not only become a respected local doctor, but had also started dating the boy's sister. Just when he thought the secret would stay buried forever, the town suddenly decided to develop that forest area. Watching trees being cut down one by one, Jack panicked inside, terrified someone would discover what was hidden in that crevice. That night, Jack snuck into the forest under cover of darkness. As he approached the crevice, he caught a whiff of something foul and saw the boy's down jacket hadn't decomposed. Jack quickly grabbed tools to try and pull the jacket out, but the narrow opening made it impossible to maneuver. Just as despair set in, he heard loggers' voices up ahead, which sent him running in terror, not realizing this would lead the workers to discover the body hidden in the crevice. The next day, the mayor gathered the townspeople to announce the truth about the boy who disappeared 20 years ago. They'd found his body, and the medical examiner determined he'd died from a severe blow to the temple. Plus, they'd found a hair on his clothes that didn't belong to him. Lab tests showed it was a brown hair from a white male. And hearing this, Jack was instantly terrified. The boy's parents were furious, demanding all residents submit to DNA testing to find their son's killer.